Hello, this is Zule from Pomona, California, Zone 10A. Today is September 15, 2019, and today I am going to be sowing some seeds, and I thought to bring you along. So I'm going to be sowing the Kale Dwarf Blue Curried, something like that. It's from Botanical Interest. I actually do enjoy getting seeds from them. Their seeds have never failed me. So let's go ahead and get started in sowing these seeds. And I'm going to be using some Jiffy peat pellets. And it's just for convenience. I had them there from other times that I had sown seeds, and I thought it would be a good way to utilize them and not have them just laying around. So the kale seeds, the kale seed is very tiny. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to be putting just one in each of the peat pellets. I don't want to do any thinning out, and that is the reason why I am going to be doing just one seed per Jiffy pellet. Okay, so let's see here. And I think I did not. Okay, so we're putting one in each. And I am hoping that they all come up, but if they don't, that's fine. 10. If they all come up, I would have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I would have 10, and that would be way more than enough for me and my family. So we're going to go ahead and drop just one seed in each one. And then I will just go ahead and cover them up just a tiny bit because they are small seeds. And normally I use Jiffy peat pellets, or I use just the regular potting mix for seeds, whatever I have on hand. Normally, you know, as gardeners, we always have things laying around so that we can plant more seeds, right? All right, so that's it. And then I like to do videos where I show from when I sow the seed till the end, because I like to keep record to see what worked. If at the time I planted it, was it the right time for the particular type of vegetable that I'm trying to grow. So all we need to do is find little plant label, and we are good. I'll go ahead and wait a couple of days, and then I'll bring you back and show you the process. Oops, I'll come back and show you the progress. Today is September 18, 2019, and I wanted to show you guys how fast this dwarf blue curled kale from Botanical Interest came up. We just sowed it on 9/15, so what, 16, 17, 18, 3 days ago. And look at that. We're missing, this one's coming out a little bit. This one is missing, this one is missing, and that one. So out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3. 3, we're waiting for it to come up. Awesome, I'll keep you updated. Today is September 22nd, 2019, and I wanted to give you an update on the dwarf blue curled kale from Botanical Interest. So the little seedlings look a little leggy. I'm not sure why. They're outside. They get plenty of sun. Maybe in the area I have them in this area where we have a canopy, but after midday they get absolutely more than enough sun. So I'm not sure why they're a little leggy, but it doesn't matter. They are still looking super duper awesome. Alright guys, so I'll go ahead and keep you guys posted. Today is September 28th, 2019, and our dwarf blue curled kale has grown their true leaves. Hopefully you can see that one. That one has true leaves. That one, this one, this one, this one, and so forth. I think the only one, oh yeah, tiny. So what I do at this stage is I get a little bit of fish emulsion and I dilute it in water. This one's very diluted, and I just start feeding them fish emulsion. And then I don't do it from the top. I like to get them their food from the bottom, so that way there's no damage to the actual little seedling. Sorry about the whole moving of this phone, but I'm pretty short, so my hands don't stretch that far. Anyways, so yeah, I like to water in between, so that way the nutrient comes from the bottom to the top. And then I'll do this until I'll feed them fish emulsion until it's ready to plant them, and then we'll plant them what they require, or at least from what I have gathered that they require to grow nice and healthy. All right, I'll keep you posted. Today is October 12th, 2019, and our kale is looking absolutely beautiful. They're pretty big already. I would say in about 2 to 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks, they'll be ready for planting out in the garden. Today is October 27, 2019, and today I am going to be planting our kale. And I need to plant them already because they do look healthy, but it seems like they absolutely need to go in the ground as soon as possible. So I'll show you how I'm going to prepare this soil. So from what I have read, kale needs nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Now, nitrogen can be in the form of manure or blood meal. Phosphorus can be in the form of bone meal, and potassium can be in the form of kelp meal. Now, what I have available to me right now is a good amount of coffee grounds. So I'm going to be adding coffee grounds to the soil before I plant them. And coffee grounds provide a generous amount of potassium, magnesium, and copper, and it provides nitrogen as it degrades. So the coffee grounds are going to provide us with the much needed potassium and the nitrogen, and then I'm going to be adding a little bit of bone meal so that can definitely go ahead and help us with the phosphorus. All right, so let's go ahead and put this aside, and we're going to be basically sprinkling our coffee grounds. Alright, so it's messy, but it smells super duper good. Alright, so I'm gonna remove these, but I'm not gonna throw them away. They still degrade, the coffee filters. Alright, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and mix in the coffee grounds. Alright, so here's the bone meal I'll be adding. As you can see, it is slightly nitrogen, a lot of phosphorus, and 0 potassium. But the potassium we get help with the coffee grounds. And then since the coffee grounds do provide nitrogen as they decompose, I want to give them nitrogen now, so I'm adding also some earthworm castings. God, I can't talk today. And as you can see, they have a 1.25 of nitrogen, 0 phosphorus, and 0 potassium. So I'm just gonna add these two. So first, let's go ahead and add our bone meal. And now a lot of people use gloves, but I'm okay just using my hand. So we're going to be adding a good amount of bone meal. All right, and now we're going to be adding our worm castings. Look at that dark contrast to the light brown. Right, so we'll be adding a good amount, a generous amount of nitrogen. Now this is not a how-to video because yeah, it's not a how-to. Every area and every zone, every soil is different, so definitely do your research on what your soil needs. So it's not a how-to video. And I think that should be good. And then we're just gonna go ahead and rake it in. Alright, so I've added a little bit of worm castings into each of the holes. I'm gonna be planting 4 of my kale here. And then I'll just be adding a little bit of bone meal in each of the holes. And then we're just gonna mix it. And now we're going to be planting our kale. Alright, since I added the bone meal and the nitrogen, I'm ready to plant. But before I do, I'm going to do something that I have never done. And Babette is in the garden. Actually, Babette from Babette is in the garden channel. She gave me this great tip. Since my weather here in Pomona is a little bit crazy, we could be at 90 something in the afternoon, and then in the evening we can drop down to like 60s. So we get really hot during the day. So she recommended that I water the planting holes, and I thought that was a very genius idea because it will provide moisture even if the top is completely dry. The roots of my plants will be getting the much needed water they need. So that is what I am doing here. So a big shout out to Babette. Babette, thank you so much for this tip. I absolutely think it's gonna do wonders for me here. I'm just gonna wait for the water level in the hole to go down a bit. Right there, it has gone down already. And then we'll get to planting. All right, we're back like Terminator. I'm just kidding. So we're back, and the water level has gone down, so I'm gonna start planting. Now, if you remember, we grew these in the Jiffy pellets, so I'm not taking it off completely. I'm just peeling it off from the sides, that way the roots have somewhere to go. And then what I have also been reading is that for the kale, you can plant it up until this little elbow. I'm not sure if you can see it, but where the thickness starts, you can plant it from there to there. Nothing above that, but you can plant it up until the elbow. Now that's what I have read. If somebody does it differently, and it works great. If you've done it up until the elbow, let me know. Hopefully it works for me as well. All right, so let's go ahead and plant it. I'm just gonna dig a little bit, and we're going to put the soil around it. All right, she looks happy already. All right, so we're gonna do the next one. Same thing. I'll be planting up until the little elbow, so maybe just a little bit more, and then we'll put the soil around it, same like the other one. All right, that one looks happy already as well. All right, so I'm gonna plant my other two and I'll bring you back. All right, and I planted all right, so I have planted all 4 of my kale, and although they look super duper tiny right now in this little planter, believe me, they're gonna grow up and hopefully be nice and lush with big curly leaves. So all I'm gonna do now is just water them in. Give them a very nice, generous amount of water so that they can be happy in their new home. And I'm gonna water the soil around them. Give them a nice dose of water. All right, and I will definitely be keeping you guys posted on the progress of this kale. Today is November 3rd, 2019, and here's a quick look at how the kale is doing. It seems like some little bug is eating it, so I'm gonna try to see what we can do about that, but I think it's adjusting pretty well. It's looking pretty good. And this one has some minor cold burns, so I don't know if that's heat burns because we get hot, then we get cold. But so far so good, and I'll keep you guys posted. Oh, and by the way, I added some hollyhocks that seem to be being munched by whatever is munching my kale. I'll keep you guys posted. Today is November 17, 2019, and our kale is looking really good. It's looking really good. And so are our hollyhocks right there. Since they are in jail, it's hard for me to record. Oops, let me zoom back. It's hard for me to record because I have to get my phone through there, through the jail part, but it's doing really good. This one, for some reason, is being munched on. I'm not sure by who, by what, but it's still doing good, even though it's being munched on. The other one too, all 4 of them are doing extremely well. Looking fabulous. Today is December 22nd, 2019, and the kale is doing fabulous. Hopefully you can see that. The kale is doing really good. Really good. I'll keep you guys posted. Today is January 20th, 2020, and we have been harvesting from these plants for about 2.5 weeks, and I have been forgetting to record, you guys. I'm so sorry. So today I thought I would cut some of this beautiful kale and take it to my feather girls. And here they are. Enjoying. Ow! Oh no, they try to bite my finger. Well guys, that's it from Little Bean's Garden. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. And as always, take care. They're just so cute.